14th part of When Your Possessive Boyfriend is a Psycho who wants to keep you to himself only. Author point of view. You stared at Jimin who was devilishly smiling. Your stomach churned. Jean, you think you can control me by doing this? Jimin, can I not? You smirked while your heart was pounding. Jean, I pity you, Jimin. You are dying to marry me and I hate you so much. His smile shifted to angry contour. Jan, even if you force me in this relation, so what? My heart will always beat for Taehong. He wet his lips and nodded. Jimin, you will take your words back and try all you can to stop this marriage. I will decorate my room with you at any cost. You held the table to not fall down when he left. Jan, I agreed for engagement, Dad. Drop this drama of marriage, or I don't know what I will do. He was also upset. Joe, Mr. Park did not tell me about this. Jan, now open your eyes. Jimin is intentionally torturing me. Joe, he is just insecure. You huffed. Of course, anyone can see that you are still into that Taeyang. Jan, does that justify him to be toxic to me? Joe, come on, he is such a decent boy. John, I knew you would never believe me, but it is my final decision. No marriage. Joe, relax. I will talk with them. You sneaked out of your house and came to Taehong's place as he was not taking your calls. Put in the passcode you came in. John, Taehong, where are you? The place was too calm. You saw documents on the table and picked them. They were his medical reports and an approval letter from his psychiatrist. So you are getting married? His sudden voice made you jump. Jan, Tehong, this, I can't believe it. I am so happy. Running to him, you jumped over him. You separated when he did not hug you. Ta, why you came here? Jan, I talked to Dad. Definitely, I am not getting married. You will get married, but with me. Did you tell this to your dad? You did not, right? You had no answer. Jan, I will. When Jan, snatching the documents from your hand, he thrashed them on the floor. Why do we need this permission when he cannot see his own daughter's happiness? You placed your hands on his. Jan, please don't get angry. Let him end this marriage topic. Then I will talk to him. His muscles building under your palms. You stay here with me and things will be settled. He covered your back with his and kept you closer. Jan, but Tehang, you know even now Dad does not know that I am here. Still Dad, your heart ached when he stepped back. Ta, you always have excuses whenever I ask you to move in. Jan, it's not that. Then what? I am normal now, or are you still afraid that I will harm you? You hugged him. Jan, don't say that. Jan, I love you so much, and I know you will never hurt me. He sighed before your head. Ta, you asked me to be powerful, but I cannot do anything if you are not ready to take a step. You just hid your face in him. You came home and they were all gathered there. So, where were you, Jan? I told you to not leave the Jan. I went to Tehong's house. Jimin tightened his fist. Mr. Park, what? Are you still meeting with him? Jan, I never stopped meeting him because I love him. Joe, Jan, he yelled. Jan, and this marriage is not happening. You yelled back. Joe, you think I will let you marry that psycho? His face getting red due to anger. Jan, enough Dad. He is totally fine. In fact, he is normal than these people. Joe, stop it. He coughed while holding his chest. You and Jimmy hurried to him. Jan, Dad, your heart broke when he jerked off your hands. Joe, go away. Jimin, Uncle, take it easy. This dress is not good for you. You hated how he acted to be more good. Jan, we should go to hospital. Joe, tell her to go away. Jan, I am sorry. Jimin, Jan, you better leave for now. He helped your father to sit down, who was determined to not even look at you. You skipped uni for 2 days as Joe was not well, but he didn't talk with you. Taehong approached you. Ta, let's talk. You looked around. Jan, I will call you. He grabbed your arm and took you aside. Jan, why you? Ta, I am not afraid of that Jimin. And it is proof that it was always useless to do as your dad said. You sighed. Jan, he was very ill, so I could not force him. Ta, will you marry Jimin? She glared at him for that question and hit on his chest. Jan, how can you even think that? He slightly moved back when you again hit. Jan, what am I to you? Don't you love me anymore? You slammed your both hands on his chest and pushed him back. Jan, where is your possessiveness now? Can you see me marrying to someone? You closed your eyes when he your mouth with no one was around. He parted. Ta, you are only mine, baby. I got treated my anger issues, but my madness about you is incurable. Staring close, he was whispering in your ear. You smiled. Jan, I love you, my mad Tehang. Ta, love you too, my cry baby. The sparks in your eyes were back. He firmly grabbed your wrist. Ta, enough of this hide and seek now. You stared at him with puppy eyes, and he dragged you out in everyone. Few heads turned towards you too, and then all of them were attentive. When Tehong placed you on the table, and then you, being in utter shock, could not respond. Ta, wake up, baby, or am I two more things? He mumbled, and you gulped. After a satisfied session, he stepped back. Your cheeks were heating red. Tehong, my tomato. You looked around. The question in everyone's eyes and their gossips were judgmental. Ta, what are you all staring at? Have not you seen us doing this before? Girl. But isn't she going to marry Jimin? Yeah, no, I will never. You yelled that and you felt so light. Ta, my baby was little bored. Jimin entertained us well. And now you all do your work because we have a lot to catch up. He lifted you and walked away. Sitting in library, Tehong was clung on your side. Yan, I am scared. Ta, why baby? Yan, Jimin would have never imagined this, even in his dreams. It will definitely trigger him. I am afraid of his reaction. Ta, baby, just be afraid of my reaction. That how I would tire you out for thinking about someone else. You were worried, and his love mood really made you roll your eyes. Jimin did not react in uni, but he created a whole scene at your home in your absence. And the result was worse. Joe took your phone and changed your room that had no window. Jan, you cannot, Joe called or your psycho lover, but after engagement. You cannot believe that this was actually happening. He set the date of after 2 days for the ceremony. Jan, I will not. Joe, then I will kill myself. Jan, what kind of father are Joe? Yes, we all are bad, only you are right. His voice raised and his hand went to his chest. Jan, Dad, you held him. Joe, be grateful that this is just an engagement. The day came and you failed to contact Jim Tehang. You were in car that was taking you to hotel where the ceremony would take place. Jan, no. Your mind was making worst scenarios. Tehang might come there. He will not let this happen. Your dad, his health, Jimin. Why at the end he was winning? Jan, this is wrong. Sitting at the back seat, you mumbled. Somewhere deep in your heart, you wanted Tehang to stop all this. The car was suddenly stopped. You looked up and your lips parted. Jan, Tehang. Huge number of cars had blocked the road. Tehang was calmly sitting on top of one of them. He gestured his men that were armed and they were running towards the car behind yours. Trevor was sweating in fear when Tehong jumped down the car. He was calling someone, and your eyes caught the in Tehong's hand. Watch with his each step towards your car. Your heart was sinking way too down. The murderous look in his eyes crawled shiver up to your spine. What will he do? You remembered once he said that he would kill you rather than let you to be someone else. You heard drumming in your chest as he approached your car. Will he kill you? To be continued. Share your thoughts and feelings about this. Thanks for watching and love you all.